What's your bring on Christianity?
Like, I'm only asking if you would murder your wife or children to prove your devotion. It's a simple question.
That, my friends, is a simple yes or no. If you believe God told you to murder your wife and kids, would you do it? Yes or no?
Don't know what would happen. And by the way, when God decides that someone should die, it's not murder for him.
Oh, I get it. So when the God of the Bible does things like make a person who was raped marry their graper, for him it's not bad. Oh, I get it. When God does it, oh, wait a minute. So that means for no reason, God can just say, let me send a tornado or a hurricane, a tsunami, and let me just kill a bunch of people. He can do that because he's God. Got it.
Because God kills all of us at some point.
Oh, so a loving father, God will kill us all at some point. Okay, so since God will kill us all at some point, you have to understand it's okay for him to kill you in a car wreck or cancer or, the most evil, heinous things that you could think of. It's okay. He's gonna kill us all anyway. Come on. Who want to join my religion? You, sir. You, ma'am. Come on, come on.
And he's the only one that can resurrect us.
Okay, since he's the one that resurrects us, it's okay for him to kill us. It's okay. It's okay. Okay.
So we don't have the right to murder people, but God has the right to kill people anytime he wants.
I know he didn't just say what my mama used to say. Don't do as I do, do as I say. The God that he's describing, does that sound like a God of love? I'm a father. Why would I lie in wait to unalive my children? Why would that bring me any type of joy if I'm a loving father? I think people need to go back to the drawing board and redefine their God. Make up a new one.
He can strike me down today, tomorrow, anytime he wants, and it's completely in his prerogative.
Stockholm Syndrome, cognitive dissonance, the ridiculousness of Christianity.
So that's my guy, Sean Towers. I want you guys to go follow his page. He and I will be doing a live here real soon. As soon as we get back from this vacation, then we're going to schedule that up. So look forward to that. Now, I agree with everything that Sean just said. According to what that man was talking about, that God has the right to be able to kill anybody at any time if he so chooses. And although he avoided the question, he did say, oh, well, we don't have the right to kill anybody. But if God tells you to go kill somebody, would you go do it? And that's the part of the question that the man did not answer, never answered. And he knows that he cannot answer it because he'd be setting himself up for failure if he did. Now, there's something that Sean said that I want to elaborate on. He said that Christians need to go and redefine their God. And that's what I want to key on. If a Christian was writing the Bible today and they were redefining this God, I would imagine, no, I wouldn't even imagine, I would wager every penny that I've ever made and every penny that I ever will make that the God that a Christian would redesign today would have very little to do with the God of the Bible. And the reason why I say this, because no Christian today would define a God to say that if a young lady is raped, as he put it, by her, is raped, that she would have to marry her graper if he pays the father 50 pieces of silver, which is something you can find in Deuteronomy 22. No person would write a God today who would tell a group of people to go genocide another group of people because that group of people don't worship the same way that they worship. I would imagine that in the great situation, that the person making the offense would be punished and rehabilitation would be offered, much in the same way that we do today. I would imagine that if a nation was doing something that was harmful to children, harmful to the people, harmful to the environment, and we cannot reason with them, then we would seek to rehabilitate them and make treaties with them and peace with them and work with them and talk to them and do everything we possibly can before going to war with them. And what we certainly would not do is genocide them, because we even today have the Geneva Accords that says that we cannot genocide. Total war is not allowed. So we would really define a God better than the God that is defined in this Bible if Christians were to rewrite this God today. You know, I was having a conversation last night with a gentleman, and he gave a great description. He said that to him, God is like an orchestra, is like the conductor of an orchestra. that everything in the universe is energies and frequencies, and there are high frequencies and low frequencies. There are those that are up and there's those that are down. There are those that are distorted and there are those that are perfect. And that this God is just an orchestrator. And I thought about that a little bit deeper as we was driving down here to, where we at? Cocoa Beach in Port Canaveral. I was thinking about that deeply. And when I was thinking about it, it is the fact that when you create the music, when God is like the Mozart, he creates the music in his mind. It is that everybody plays their part and everybody plays it well. Understand the high, the lows, the up tempos, the low tempos, the beats, everything. But of course, we know that with the free will of people, you have to grow into that. So the music is there, but it's up to the individuals to understand and learn how to play the music. And in the learning of the playing the music, sometimes we play it well, sometimes we play it bad, but we have to learn, and we start out not so good. But as we get better, we should be able to play it perfectly. This is where man has lost his way, and man has decided that he wants to be the conductor. He wants to be the orchestrator. He wants to write the music. And so we write the Tanakh, we write the Bible, we write the Vedics, we write the Quran. We write all these different books that are trying to describe a God that is more human than even we are, with all our human frailties and all our human faults. You write a God who says that he wanted to experience life as a human. If your God has a want, need, or desire, then that want, need, or desire is stronger than your God, so therefore he cannot be God. But if this God is just the creator of the music, the creator of the universe, the energy, the vibration is already there. It is up to every individual to learn how to play it well. But for those who don't know how, their ego causes them to think that they do. And this is what I find in Christianity and most religions. But I challenge any Christians that if you are going to rewrite the Bible, rewrite your God, redefine your God, reimagine your God, how many things from the Bible would you take away from your God? Would you still say that I will let them have slaves and I will give them rules and regulations as to how they're supposed to handle their slaves? The slaves of their likeness, they're only supposed to hold for 7 years unless it's a woman. The slaves that are foreigners, they can hold for permanence. You can find that in Leviticus 25 and pass them along to generations. Or would you have a God that in his first commandment say, in one of his first 10 commandments say, no man shall own another man? If you are a lady and you was writing this Bible, would you not write that all men are created equal, that women and men are to be treated equally, that no one is to be another person's property, that brides aren't to be sold off by their fathers, that there is no bride price, that women get to choose who their husbands are, that women have the right of inheritances, that the word of a woman is just as true as the word of a man, because we know that according to the Bible, if a woman makes a promise, but her father or her husband comes back within a certain amount of time and say, no, that promise is invalid, then the promise becomes invalid, because who is she but a woman? So ladies, would you write the same God? I don't think you would. So y'all have a great day. And remember always, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.